This capsule is brought to you by Dr. Bernal Chiropractic.
We highly recommend that people go to the chiropractor at least once a month. Kind of like you take your car for maintenance, a tune-up, an oil change every few months, so should you take care of your body, your spine. We do maintenance on just about everything, on our tools, on our equipment, on our vehicles, on our instruments. We do maintenance on everything. It only makes sense that we should also do maintenance on our body. And there's no one better to do maintenance on your body than a chiropractor. Well, if you go to a medical doctor, and I want to be very clear that I'm not anti-medical doctors, that I don't think medical doctors are bad. There's a place and a time for everything. At the same time, if you're playing softball and your shoulder's hurting, it probably isn't because you have an infection in your shoulder. If you have a shoulder injury because of overuse or lack of warming up or a sprain or a strain or simply a misalignment, there's no better physician than a chiropractic physician to help you correct that problem. Now, in terms of medicine, well, let's say somebody has a headache. Some medical doctors, if you have a headache, they just say, well, take this pill, or they give you a prescription. But my question as a chiropractor is, why do you have a headache? Is it because you're skipping breakfast? Is it because you're too tense, too stressed? You're not managing your stress? Well then, let's figure out a way to manage your stress. Or maybe it's from your posture at work. You're always looking at a computer. You're slouching. Those things, a chiropractor like myself can help you figure out, find out what's causing those misalignments, the stress, the tense muscles, and therefore correcting that will help it so that you don't have a headache anymore and you don't have to take a pill for it. When you have a cut, you don't have to think, oh my goodness, I have to make new skin or I have to make a blood clot so I don't bleed to death. You don't do that. The body takes care of itself. The body has the ability to heal itself, but it can't do its job if it's got nerves being pressed on. The body can't work properly if it's interfered with. The wonderful thing about chiropractors, like myself, if somebody comes in and they have high blood pressure, first thing we do is make sure we check it, that there's no life and death risks, make sure that there's no contraindications or any reason for me not to do something, or make sure that the risks of them getting hurt by the chiropractic treatment are very slim to none. Once I make sure of that, and I make sure that if they do have high blood pressure, that they are under the management of a medical doctor, then we can do some natural approaches to taking care of that.